Welcome to the ZoCo Podcast. This is Cody.
Trevor.
And Alex.
You'll never guess what happened this week.
What happened this week?
Actually, all three of us know exactly what happened this week.
I know what happened this week, but the question is, did you know what happened this week?
Oh my gosh. What happened this week?
Well, let me tell you.
Wait, I thought I was going to tell you.
Tell me the story.
All right, story time. So, the story goes like this. We were recording the challenge that Alex issued to us on the first podcast, okay? We're playing Minecraft. We were playing for like 5 whole minutes, recording, we're moving, we're doing things, and my computer crashes. Blue screens. We lose our recording. We lose the footage. We lose everything. No, it didn't blue screen. It just Minecraft crashed. OBS crashed.
Dead.
So, so due to that, we had to, during the process of trying to figure out OBS, we were just, standing around in Minecraft, and
all of a sudden we hear boom.
All of a sudden, you hear the classic sound that you never want to hear in Minecraft, and that is...
That's a nice everything you have there.
That's a nice house you got there.
It's a nice Trevor you have.
And then all of a sudden, boom, and Trevor's dead. So
I win, right?
No.
I win, right?
No.
I don't see any other way this is going to go. Like, you died, I win.
We were not playing the game. We were out of the game recording fixing our recording.
All right. I'll give it to you.
We also have no footage of this, so there is no proof. So we are still playing the game. Oh, man. So
we'll let it slide on a technicality.
My computer was having problems, and I had to make some adjustments. We had to find out exactly what was wrong. We found out that I needed more RAM because to run Premiere, I need more than 4 gigs of RAM. So now I have a nice, I think I only have 8 now, right? 8?
Currently, in your computer, you have 8.
Currently 8. Still having an issue with the other stick. The stick may have been dead on arrival, but we will later find out. And my computer was getting too hot. The CPU was burning at up to 80 degrees Celsius. So, yeah.
Above its safe operational temperature in any case. So, about 70. Yep.
So now that we got the heat sink installed, we've got the RAM installed, things are running fine now, but we still have to figure out if the RAM is busted or if the slot for the RAM is busted. But good news is my computer is working right now. I've been playing video games on it a ton, and yeah, so it's all working. So we can start recording again.
Woohoo!
What have you been playing recently? You've been testing it, I assume?
I have been testing it severely.
So what have you been severely testing it with?
Not Minecraft.
Okay. Well, any good benchmark test for new computer upgrades deserves a good benchmark game. So what have you been using?
Well, the game I've been using is Far Cry 4, a highly visual game. Oh, by the way, I was also given a video card from Alex for my birthday.
For his birthday. So even though we didn't talk about his birthday in the last podcast, you should send him in the comments. Just drop in the comments. Hey, happy birthday, Cody.
No, we talked about this in the podcast, and I edited it out. Just like this conversation right here is going to be edited out.
If I keep bringing it up, they can't edit it out. You can't stop me.
But yeah, so I've been using Far Cry 4 to stress test my computer and, played it for an hour and a half for 2 hours straight and no problems. It's not overheating. The RAM's not having any issues. So
no blue screens of death. So
no blue screens. That's great.
It's always a good day when you don't have a blue screen.
Yeah, it's always a bad day when that frowny face blue screen pops up and it's like, we're sorry. We can't help you, but...
I do like their humor in that, though. I mean, the fact that they put a frowny face emote on there. It's just a sense of humor
It's
that
not
they have.
very funny for my tablet. I can't get it back. That's all that appears.
Oh,
That
that's
sucks.
a shame.
Yes.
What website was it that had the "Don't worry, we've got monkeys working on this" or something along those lines?
Sounds like something Google would
We've
do.
we've initiated a team of monkeys to find out or to fix your problem. It was either YouTube or Google.
No, these days, yeah, I think it was Google.
Sounds googly.
Yeah, I don't remember.
But I love when they do that. I like when they have a sense of humor because computer problems happen, just like you were describing with yours. They happen. That's common. But you have to have a good sense of humor when they do happen so that you can resolve them without, I don't know.
Throwing your computer out the window.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, but when you see that blue screen, immediate rage flows your body, and that little smiley face is like taunting you because your computer doesn't work and you're sitting there trying to get it to work and nothing's working.
Yeah.
It's a little aggravating.
At least they use the color blue. It's supposed to be calming.
There's nothing common about the moment that it blue screen.
But it's good you got it resolved. So you've been playing, you've been enjoying it, it sounds like.
I freaking love Far Cry 4. You showed the game to me. Alex showed the game to me. And I have taken to that game very well. It's very similar to Minecraft. And, like I've said on previous podcasts, I love Minecraft. But I may have found a game I like more. I'd probably have to say it.
I'm shocked.
Because Far Cry 4 is just a normal, a realistic Minecraft. You have like the crafting system, you have the hunting, things like that. That's just so cool, and it's a little more real in the sense of like hunting and killing, being attacked by the things that are you're hunting, random encounters with eagles trying to kill you. Things like that. But I really like it. I haven't played a whole lot of the campaign. I've gotten through the first, I don't know,
The first
5.
act.
Yeah, so the first act. And but the first 5% of the game. And I've had a blast with it. And yeah, I really love the game. It makes me want to go back and play the other ones because I haven't played them before. So
I have a little bit of experience with them. I've played 1 and 3. So my experience with 1, starting from the bottom, I didn't play it when it was first released, but I played it, in the more recent years, a couple years back, with some friends of mine. I love, and I've spoken of it before, I love multiplayer mods, especially when they're well done. Unfortunately, the Far Cry 1 is kind of half-baked. I mean, there's only half the mod there, only half the game. But still, the ability to run around with 6 friends through Far Cry 1, half the maps, and, have at ye, sandbox style gameplay, just like the new ones. It's fun. It really is quite fun. I didn't like 2. I played it for a little while, and I couldn't get past the whole malaria thing. Just didn't like the gameplay style of it. And then 3, I just played through.
are you making fun of people with malaria?
I am not making fun of people with malaria.
Are you sure about that?
I'm positive.
What's your beef with malaria then?
If the game is any indicator of how bad it is, I don't want it. And then I was playing through 3. I just finished that one recently, and I know that the game is meant for so much more. They have all the side quests and missions, things you can do. I didn't waste any time with that. I just played right through the campaign, did the bare minimum basics, played it on the hard mode. Got very frustrated in a couple places, but overall enjoyed it very much. And I'm looking forward to playing through some of the co-op aspects of Far Cry 4 with Cody. I kind of want to show him the experience of, like, I'll fly the helicopter, and he can hunt rhinos with C4 from the air. I mean, who doesn't enjoy that? Come on.
I don't know. I've never done it, so I don't know if I would. But I guess we're fitting to find out.
Well, we're fitting to find out, all right.
But no, I've had a lot of fun with the game. I really love the stealth style. You have a choice. You can either go in loud and everyone's shooting at you, or you can be quiet and assassinate, just real quick, real fun. 2 thumbs, sort of way up. We should also talk about how when my computer crashed, we used Far Cry to test it, How many times do we have to watch that opening scene?
Oh, the intro? Oh, probably 7, I think. We
About
totaled about 7 times we
times.
watched that intro cinematic.
And it's like a 20-minute, monologue. Well, it's a 20-minute video.
That you have no control during. Maybe between the opening cinematic and where the game actually starts when you're sitting at the table with Pagan, between that period of time before you can actually move, it's about 15 to 20 minutes.
And we sat there and watched that about 7 times.
7 times.
Waiting, fixing, trying to get things to work. And
Drivers, components, we were trying to figure it all out. But the good news is it's resolved.
it worked.
So,
And could pretty much quote that opening scene now.
oh yeah. Oh yeah. So after we got that all resolved, we got your computer fixed, we got it working. Like you said, we've been playing Far Cry a bit more, looking into it a bit more, and kind of cool news, Cody and I have decided to use it as a medium for making videos, making machinimas. If you're interested in seeing what we're working on or what we're going to be releasing soon, check out this video. Here's a link.
Yep. So we decided that, we wanted to continue what we were doing in the past. It was just finding out how to do it, what to use, what's actually physically possible to use. And so this is what we're going to do. We have this short little video, and that's all we've posted as of now. But more will come as we develop a machinima, a new machinima for you guys.
We're really excited about it. I'm looking forward to it. So stay tuned for that.
Except this should be a lot easier to use. Hopefully.
It will be.
I'm just really excited about the whole open world thing being a really big popular thing again because, that's what I love, just being able to go around and actually do all sorts of different stuff. I haven't ever actually played the Far Cry series, but I've seen clips and stuff, so I know a little bit about it, bare minimum. But as far as that, I think it's a great game just by looking at it, not even playing it.
Yep. I got through Act 1, but I haven't done much else after that. I've just been hunting animals and skinning them and getting upgrades and things like that. But yeah, the open world, I think that's what's got me locked into it. Same reason I was hooked on Grand Theft Auto 4. I don't think I ever played GTA 4 for the story. I just played the open world, run around from the cops and blow things up.
That was always really fun.
We put a lot of hours on that on a projector.
On a projector.
Didn't you and I play that on the projector?
My projector?
Oh, well, it was your sister's projector.
I don't remember that.
A long time ago.
I don't remember that.
We did that with Left 4 Dead 2.
Yeah, that we did. That I remember.
Lights out, house black, playing Left 4 Dead on a life-size screen.
That game
makes things kind of real.
Yeah, that was tons of fun. I do love that game, and that game doesn't scare me at all. I had a dream this morning. Let me tell you, I had a dream. I have never been so traumatized by a dream, I think, in my life. I woke up this morning and I was still terrified. I kid you not. It was your typical zombie apocalypse dream. I'm on my own. There was a couple other people in the house with me. There's my house. There's a couple other people in the house with me. I didn't know who they were. Apparently, we left the back door open. And one walked in, and it was someone who was infected, who wasn't really gone yet, but still conscious in between the two of those things. And he had us at gunpoint because he's still trying to protect himself because he thinks he's still normal. And we're trying to talk him out of it, and he's freaking out. And I was terrified. And my dog was in it too, and he got infected. And I woke up in the morning, and I'm laying in bed.
Max.
I'm laying in bed, and my dog does this all the time. He loves to walk into my room, and he will roll over on the carpet and just roll around. And just roll on the carpet back and forth, back and forth. He loves it. And so I'm laying there, still in my bed, looking at the ceiling, freaking out, and I hear tap, 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 tap. He walks in the room, and all I hear is I actually had a hard time to bringing myself up to look over the side and see that he's still normal.
Yeah.
I have never had a dream affect me this bad before.
It's all that virtual reality stuff.
Something got me this time. It was bad. So, yeah.
So I was taking a criminal investigation class, and the teacher was an old chief of his whatever department, and he told the class a story of, they went to just a typical homicide scene, and they put the body on a gurney, and he had his new partner with him who's like a new guy, and all of a sudden this body sat up. It's called rigor mortis, where the body tenses up, and so the body sat up. But when that happens, it compresses your lungs. So naturally, it sits up and goes, oh. He said his partner had that gun drawn on that body in like 2 seconds flat. So quick. Could you imagine?
That would scare me, though.
Could you
real
imagine
bad.
going back to like going back to the guy performing the autopsy, like
He's dead.
sorry, but that bullet hole, and that one. Those are mine. Post-mortem kind of freaked me out, no biggie. Those are mine. Don't worry about those.
That would terrify me.
Oh, good.
Apparently it's actually pretty common to happen. So,
Well, it's not my field, so.
nope. Not my field either.
Not mine.
I bailed on that pretty quick.
Well, we're out of here.
No, I'll stick with computers and electronics.
I'll stick with video game zombies, not the real ones.
And just briefly, for all you Destiny fans out there, Rise of Iron is the new DLC that has been announced. Check it out. I'm sure Bungie will put out more content. I'm curious how it'll be, though, just because the way Destiny's been, it's kind of an up and down thing for me. I love it. I love playing it. But for me personally, I get kind of tired after a while of doing it. So, but we're curious because this brings out a new raid, brings out some new strikes, some new armor, like usual DLC stuff. But hopefully there's some promising things. We're still waiting on Destiny 2 to be announced. But hopefully it'll bring some good stuff in.
I didn't know most of those words. I haven't played Destiny.
I've never played Destiny. Yep. That one.
No, I saw it early on, trailers and things. Other than that, no experience with it. I'm not going to rage.
Oh, well, I have no input. I've never played it. So I know nothing about it.
So what's going on with life?
Oh, pod racers. Oh, the pod racers are, they're racing.
Mine's broken right now.
That's a bummer. What'd you do to it?
It is. Yeah, I accidentally miswired it, and so I destroyed the speed controller, and it no longer works. Now, whenever I try to drive it, I'll be going about 25 miles an hour down the street, and it'll decide to go into full reverse and throw me off.
Speaking of vehicles, Alex made a discovery this week.
Uh-oh. What discovery was that? I don't even know what it is.
Your car.
Oh, yeah. So I've talked about my car before. We talked about the whole car wash thing. But
What are you, from the South?
sometimes.
Do you move around a lot or what?
So this is an old car. It's a 2001. It's a Mercedes, and it has lots of nice features, cool things. And I talked about it before. I think that's the head unit. When you push the button to open it, the front panel will fold down like a lot of new ones do. But behind it is just a tape cassette slot. I mean, of all things to have in a super futuristic car, it has a tape cassette slot. I mean, it's old. Again,
Hey.
2001.
Yeah, that was the thing back then.
Yeah. I get that. But still, I mean, it's all futuristic. You push the button, the front unit folds down. Super cool. It's just a tape cassette slot. Any case, there's a button on the front that lets you change it to CD player. Whenever I push it, it says there's no CD player installed. I just assumed that meant that normally you could have a CD player behind that head unit. You could have the option for it. But I was wrong. It makes sense. It's where you'd put one. But I was wrong. I was very wrong. It's somewhere else in the car. I was out exploring my car one day because it's just something you do. and I was fiddling around. I was in the back section, so you put the back door up and you crawl into the back area where you put cargo, right? Cargo
this way, cargo that.
On either
You
side.
put cargo in your car?
On either side.
Where does it go?
Oh, it goes everywhere. Especially when I drive to the south, on weekends.
I guess I can't make fun of you because I just said fixin'. That's a very southern word.
It's okay, he's a pilot.
It's okay, I'm a pilot.
So I'm in the back of my car, and on either side, there's little turn tabs that open up panels, right? One of them is clearly labeled as this is your med kit kind of thing, your emergency kit. It has a little
It has two symbols that refer to medical
Red Cross
stuff.
and it's got your typical bandages and gauze, all that stuff. Great, fun, wonderful. The other one's unlabeled. So I opened it up, and inside, there's a car jack. But other than that, you have to unscrew a little nut, and you swing open an arm, and on that arm is a CD player.
But wait, it gets better.
You slide the top open, shing, you push the button, it goes, and ejects like a toaster, a CD cassette you put 6 CDs into. It's like a magazine for CDs.
It's a 6 CD changer from 2001.
In the back of the car. Why is it in the back of the car?
Like the farthest corner it could go in, that's where it's at.
You cannot access it while driving.
Well,
Unless someone climbs over the back seats into the back cargo space to
trust
get to
me.
it.
Trust me. I know that in that vehicle, you can go from the front seat to the back seat
Okay, I guess that's true.
real quick. You add a little water dripping from the roof, it's real easy.
Oh my God.
So, yeah, the car has a CD changer of all things. And it had 3 CDs in it, none of which I intend to keep. They were not of my language. I did not speak what they spoke.
What did they speak?
I don't even know how to I mean, it was Spanish music, but I'm not sure how to describe it because it all sounded like love Spanish music.
Just say it.
So, yeah, it was funny to find. Very funny that it's back there. Unfortunate that it doesn't work. There's something wrong between the connection between the two of them. Doesn't matter to me. I never use it anyway. But the fact that it's there, the fact that I found it, made my day.
I can't believe it. When you showed it to me, I was like, who took this to the table and said, guys, we can't put the CD player where the radio is because the cassette player is already there. But I have an idea. We could put it with the jack.
The car jack, of course.
That makes perfect sense.
And an unlabeled panel in the back of the car.
Why was that guy not fired immediately?
Oh.
Wasn't some guy sitting at the table like, no, bro, you got to be able to change the CDs. You can't do that in the back seat.
I guess the idea is you put 6 CDs in and you're good for a while. I guess.
Yeah, I guess that's true because back in the day, when that's all we had, you wouldn't go through CD after CD. Well, and you listen to it a whole CD. But now people buy one song off
Individual
of an album.
songs off. Yeah, exactly.
Shout out to the good old days.
Funny, all the same. Made my day.
Well, hey, now that you have a car, we can go to the beach.
Let's do it. We need to go surfing again
Seriously.
when it gets warmer.
It's definitely getting warmer. It's been, we've hit 3 digits the last couple weeks.
Well, last week I think was the 3 digits. It's been like 90s.
It's been ridiculous. So when are we going to the beach?
As soon as it warms up again.
Oh, it's going to be warm.
Oh, I have no doubt that it will.
Probably tomorrow.
Hopefully tomorrow.
So when are we going to the beach?
Let's go this week.
Let's go.
Yeah.
I have time.
You gonna take your longboard?
I am out of school. I have all the time in the world to go to the beach, except for during the day. But yes, I will bring my longboard, and we can go longboarding
Cool.
at the beach.
I'll bring mine too. It won't be motorized though,
Well,
like last time.
that's good because we don't want the double whammy again on the boardwalk like we got the first time.
Them's fuzz.
I thought I smelled bacon.
Yeah, my board is out of commission again. One more time. I broke a part on it, and it will no longer run for me without bucking me off. It's a home-built, do-it-yourself electric longboard. Super fun, but yeah, just currently broken again. Makes me super sad.
That's probably a good thing because riding on the boardwalk with a motorized longboard is a double whammy.
Yeah.
You can't have skateboards and you can't have motorized vehicles.
Yeah, they can't catch me.
Alex, I don't know. They had a whole convoy.
Well, let's go trucking. Convoy, man. I'll call back to him. Rubber Ducky, how you doing back there?
I'll bring a ski rope with me.
I'll have tasers going over my shoulder.
Oh, man. That would be terrible.
I mean, it does go 25 miles an hour. It hauls.
So, do you still have it on a wireless
Yeah, it's still wireless.
remote? How's that doing? Because I remember it wasn't too good before.
Yeah, that's been replaced. So that's fixed. The only issue now is just the speed controller. I fried that by accidentally miswiring it when I put it back together this time. So, I mean, of course, I wouldn't purposely miswire it and break my own stuff. So I guess it goes
No.
without saying that I accidentally did that.
Nope. So what he's had to do to fix that is resort to wind power.
Yes.
And we recorded a short little video, as you can see right here, of Alex on his longboard with a homemade sail.
I'm never going to go back to kicking like chumps.
But I just want everybody to know that that was me recording. I was not kicking, and I was still passing him with my longboard.
So the sail didn't work as well as it could have. It just needs to be improved.
It's probably creating more drag than it was, acceleration.
Oh, yeah. But fun. Fun all the same. I'll fix the board later, but it's later.
Yeah.
So I was shopping the other day, and I saw at Target, because I was like, hey, why not, I had to get some stuff. They have Mega Stuffed Oreos back.
Not the Mega Stuff Oreos.
Which I remember when those first came out a few years back. I remember like, holy crap.
There's only one kind of Oreo in this world, and that's the family size Mega Stuffed Oreos.
I can't go back to normal Oreos.
I can't go to Oreos at all.
Yep.
I can't help myself.
Alex has one cookie. He has them all.
It's like Lay's, man.
Bet you can't have just one.
With Lay's, I can.
No, but the way I like to eat Oreos in general is I'll pull it apart, like two of them, eat the cookie part that I took off, and then just sandwich the cream all together.
And then throw them in the trash. That is the only proper thing to do with those.
No, but I love having cream on cream on cream.
So have you ever taken all of the cookies, kept only 2 of the outside crackers, and filled the entire, like a Mega Stuff, like the whole package?
Not the whole package, but I have done like up to about I want to say like 8.
That's
before.
impressive.
Yeah, but that was with double stuff. That wasn't even Mega Stuff. Mega Stuff is like twice that.
Did you immediately feel your heart stop? Just started to hate you? Like, why are you doing this?
So that everybody can see exactly what Alex is talking about. This is the ultimate cookie.
Yeah.
This is the definition of diabetes.
Oh,
man.
This is so bad.
Agreed.
That is a sleeve of Oreos stacked together with just 2 cookies.
My body hates me for just looking at that.
Oh, it looks so good.
See, I don't think it looks good. I think it looks disgusting. There's
Too much.
No way.
I couldn't eat that in one sitting now, but I could definitely take a big chunk out of it.
Disgusting.
There are worse.
Cody's very passionate about this.
Look, Oreos, when you put like 2 together, that's one thing. But when you put a sleeve together, I mean, this one's worse. They've like smoothed out the edges so that it looks like it's just one solid thing of cream. Oh my gosh. Just so everyone can see, here's the picture. Oh man, look at that. All those cookies.
I couldn't do it.
But that's with regular Oreos. That's not even the double stuff.
It's disgusting either way.
That's not even the double stuff. So I mean, imagine you using Mega Stuff with that. I got it. We should get a few packs of those and just see how long we can make it.
Oh man.
Have an eating contest.
No.
Who can eat the most?
I'm going to shut this down right now.
Covered in chocolate.
Well, it's about time we should end this podcast.
All right, we'll keep up with our content that we keep coming up with.
Stay tuned till next week for our next episode and check out our videos on YouTube.
They are pretty episodic.
Well, have a good week.
Later.
Bye.